everything that's mixed up.
Watch out! Down there!
Oh my
God.
Christ!
Jesus.
You like that?
I love
Get
that.
ready for some heart-pounding action.
The bow is just so satisfying, and that's basically why I love using it. I wanted to share some quick thoughts on the bow here and what changes I'd like to see. Realistically, the bow is just not that good of a weapon. It's very satisfying, and I've dedicated a lot of time to learning it and mastering it. Currently, mastery level 7, but the weapon just isn't good enough to compete with something like the XP54. I'd love if Embark would amp up the skill expression of this weapon by making the headshot multiplier a 2x, because a 1.5x is seriously criminal on something that takes so much skill to land a headshot with. Something like the sniper that just simply outclasses it, you end up getting hit scan, a 2x headshot multiplier, and a fire rate that's very similar versus a fully charged bow shot. The differences are that you need to reload, and the bow has no inaccuracy while in air. The bow sort of plays as a more close range version of the sniper, considering it has projectile drop and you have to compensate for the velocity speed. But realistically, the DPS is actually so awful that the bow sometimes gets outperformed by a sniper in close range if the sniper can land a single headshot. Another massive counter to the bow is heal beam. A team of 2 or 3 mediums with heal beams is basically the bow's kryptonite. You stand no chance of winning here without your team doing most of the work. Glitch grenades seem to not work half the time. The duration also seems to be so short that it's almost impossible to capitalize on the glitch duration with the bow. It's great for dealing with shields and opening up chances for you and your team, but heal beam is just so strong that it will out heal your DPS every time, even if you're spamming headshots.
Hello.
What? He's not dead?
Right, they're both low.
Steal.
Got it, I got it, I got it.
There's no way. I did 355 damage to a medium and he's still alive.
Take for example facing a heavy. If you land one headshot for 180 damage, if they get healed for 11 HP and you land another fully charged headshot of 180, they will still be alive. 2 headshots as quickly as you can land them that need full charge to not end up killing someone honestly feels really heartbreaking. Another change I'd be curious to have Embark test out is to add an anti-healing effect into the game. For example, on the bow, if I land one shot, it will prevent the enemy from healing up for 1 second. The heal beam will either simply not heal. This could be similar to when overhealing a target that's full HP, and the HP doesn't go up since it's already full, but it also doesn't consume any of the charge, or it can just break the tether for the time being. I'm not sure how it would be implemented, but this would give bows a fighting chance against healers. As long as this doesn't create a frustrating experience for players, I'd be happy, but the bow seriously needs some help when it comes to being able to deal with those higher elo and competitive lobbies. It's also basically used by nobody. I feel like I'm one of the only bow users in the game, and it does have a massive skill curve, I understand, but I'd kind of love to see this weapon become more competitively viable. I feel like there really hasn't been any complaints about it, whereas like say dagger and sword, they might not be the most popular, but there's tons of complaints against them. Bow doesn't really seem to be that way. It just sort of sits in this state where like it's just not that good, but it's fun to use. Especially since dash ended up getting a nerf recently, this actually did kind of hurt me a bit. I assume it was targeted again towards those melee users that people have been complaining about, but it actually just made bow even harder to use lately. I think realistically this weapon will never be that strong, and I'm okay with that. Being a niche pick is always fun, but I feel like tiny changes like a 2x headshot multiplier that should have been there from the beginning, or an anti-heal effect could go a long way to at least allowing this weapon to see some more light in higher elos. If they went through with doing both of these changes, I could see this being a pretty viable choice for most players, and especially those that dedicate a lot of time to mastering it, and its pick rate could kind of end up being at a fair point. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you to all my members, you guys are the best, and you are all very cute. Comment below what changes you would make to the bow if you are somebody who has been playing it, or if you think it's in a perfect spot right now. I'm hoping with time I can inspire a new generation of Katnisses out there. We need more bow players. Hit your arrows, and I will see you in the finals.
There's a guy up here.
They're off their leash. They're opening the door.
Dropped all the way down.
Have fun up.
Team on ping. Jumping up. Jumping up.
I had fun.
It's red.
Full red still. Full purple. Medium with double 8. I got your heal. Okay, see you. Out of heal. Where's the one lady?
Good job.
Hey, your TP or his?
One behind you.
I got you.
Oh, I shot his gun.
We got 4 right here. Red's here actually. All 3 teams are gonna be here. Red's coming in now.
There's a half HP orange on thing. One bar.
On roof.
Running.
Red's on roof.
Alright.
The kingfish got the cash box.
Come backside again. I'm low.
Halfway through the round, and there's been plenty of action. Let's see how the next half will play out.
Talk to me, talk to me. Wait, or one more.
Setback for the live wires.
Tag. On roof. Half HP.
It just doesn't really look appealing at all to me. It's like a game I already don't like, made worse with third person. I just don't really see the appeal for me.
Wild match here today with plenty of technique.
Why'd I do it? I don't know.
Giving us goosebumps.
1 HP, literally 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP.
Danger, danger. The Vogues are currently at risk of being eliminated. Powerhouses are busy tapping into a
Bro, Nora, Zoro. The man, the myth, the legend. In the basement. Where are we going, bro?
See, if we had a good light, there would be a portal on that.
You stopped it, look at
Yeah, that's the bare minimum we could do. I could stop that.
Scanning that area.
I'm dead! Uh-oh. Jumping on me? Oh! I saw that, I saw that!
Yeah,
I saw
skeet
that.
shooting him. I shot his mine.
Next to me.
I'm in the Olympics, bro.
retros. Cash out secured.
I'd ult T4 if I was him, I swear to God.
Jumped over again. Oh, reloading this gun is ass cheeks, dude. It's forever.
Let's go.
Literally 1 HP.
I hit him with the box.